this might be the only thing that
Audi A5 Cabriolet. Sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. The roof is down. All is well in my world. All is well in the world in general. Make no mistake that this is a lifestyle car. That is not going to change. Boot space in this is really at a premium. Cabin space in this, for rear passengers particularly, but generally all round, is also at a premium. It feels fine when I'm sitting up here and there's nobody behind me, but the minute somebody gets into that back seat, I gotta shift this seat forward, I gotta shift everything forward, and I start to feel quite claustrophobic, particularly with the roof up. But on a day like this, when you're just cruising, all is well. That's a TDI engine you're hearing out there. 2 litre standard one. It does have quite a nice little go along. In efficiency mode, when you take your foot off the accelerator, it drops out of gear, which is really pleasant to feel. Because you're using no fuel. It kind of goes into this sort of a takeover mode. It's really nice. Convertible, I can hear everything. We just pass some people talking. I can hear the trees, the leaves. You can hear the lot happening around you. I bet you it's an Irish funeral. Much do you bet? Because all these cars are all parked outside of someone's house. It's got to be a funeral. Welcome to Ireland. This is how it works. Cars just... Yep, funeral in progress. We even put out signs. We are so good at funerals. That's not... I'm not slagging off anything Irish here. I'm deadly serious. There's nobody, no other race in the whole world is as good at funerals as Irish people are. Seriously. Somebody dies, all the people turn up, everything's taken out of your hands, everything happens around you, sandwiches are made, car parking is arranged, everything happens for you. Irish people, the antithesis of what should happen in a funeral. So, who's this car for? Well, let's be serious. This is really for young, up-and-coming individuals who have done well for themselves and are trying to show it off a little bit and like to kind of, go out on a bright, sunny day and take down the roof. One thing you got to watch out for, in a hot country, convertibles don't work at all. You just get sunburn right there on the top of your head all the time. I've done this, driven cars in Spain and Portugal and stuff, convertibles, and you spend the whole day trying to hide in the shade of the bar here because it's so hot in your head. Put sun cream on and sun baseball caps and things. It's useless. But in a country like this, in Ireland, I get the smell, country smell, which currently includes some cow manure and some hay coming from that direction. All that aside, Audi A5, yes, love it. You get all of the luxury stuff, but you still get that convertible feel. And crucially, I can convert at moving. I think it's about 30. Let's just try this. Try 40 first and see what happens. No, not let me do that. Wait now. I pressed the wrong button. Well, there we go. See? I don't have to stop to put the roof up. So if it starts to rain, you're grand. The roof will come up. It's fine. It comes down quite hard because it's pretty windy out there. And all the flipping is done. And here I am inside a nice quiet cabin on a bright and beautiful sunny day. Actually, it's not that bright and beautiful. It's quite windy and crappy out there, really. I'm dodging between the showers. But still, it's an amazing experience to be in a modern, technologically advanced car like this that allows me to be able to do everything I can normally do in all the normal cars, but whenever I want, I can pull the roof off. Now, yes, all convertibles, without fail, even hardtop ones, have scuttle shake. They all do the kind of weird feeling of the steering wheel shaking, but the seat under you is not shaking because the two halves of the car aren't connected the normal way. Old chassis were a set of girders. Those girders were just kind of laid out in the ground, welded together. You put some wheels on, put an engine in, steering rack, and you've got a car. Away you go, right? These days, much more complicated and kind of simpler at the same time. So you get sort of floating chassis. So the bit at the front isn't physically connected to the bit at the back only by the metal down the side of the car, by a bar, a very small, thin bar. And it's all about crash dissipation. So dissipating the energy when the car is hit. And a modern day chassis does that. But it's still, the roof does have a big bearing on the load and the feel of the car generally. So when the roof isn't there, you get a different feeling under your bum than you do when the roof is there. Just coming into Kildare town now. I don't think it's going to rain. I don't know. But sure, you know what? Let's convert the other way. So we press that one. We'll slow us at 40 kilometers an hour and doing 40 kilometers an hour and the roof is still going down. It's amazing. Woof. It makes a fair woof when it goes off though. And we're converted again. Conversion does not take long. See? You get a tiny bit of sun, woof, open up the roof, and you get to drive along in the rain. Now look, a lot of people feel very conspicuous like this. Me too. For the first couple of days when you have a car like this, you kind of go, stop looking at me. Because you feel like the daylight's on you the whole time, and everybody says hello, and you can hear conversations outside the car. It's all very weird. People look at you. You feel like you're being looked at, like you're in a fishbowl or something, because there's no roof to defend you, you know. One good thing about that is when you get road rage, when you feel road rage and you're about to give out to somebody in front of you, think, wait now, you know, he could just reach in over the top of the roof and pull me out of the car. Same applies to other people shouting at you though, because you can hear them shout at you, which is even funnier. That's the funniest part, when someone shouts at you or goes, hi-oh, you can actually hear them as clear as a bell. Now that's a shirt. That is a shirt. Kildare town, and I'm driving through it. Hello, Kildare town. I haven't been in you in a very long time. I do so like reviewing cars though. It is fun. So, where's my thinking with this car? I really like it. I love convertibles. I think a convertible, automatic convertible, is one of the great joys in life. It's one of the last great freedoms to be able to go out into the open air and drive a car. We're not allowed to do anything else these days. We're not allowed to have CO2 emissions. We're not allowed to have burbly V8s. We're not allowed to try and burn any more dinosaurs. It's just so many freedoms taken away when it comes to cars, and more of our driving experience is disappearing as time goes on as well. It's all kind of just dissipating into time, and the only great big freedom I can think of right now that we can jump into a car and do, brand new car, is a convertible. It is a beautiful car. The Audi A5 is still one of my favourite cars that Audi make, but the Audi A5 Cabriolet is just that last hurrah, the last moment of, this is what freedom is. This is what the joy of life is about. This ability to get into a converted car and just drive along with the breeze happening, wind happening, and at any point, if it just gets too much, put that roof and all will be well. And that just about wraps it up. I hope you can subscribe if you like it enough to come here very regularly. I hope to see you as many times as I possibly can in the near future. But until the next time, I will see you on the far side.